Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get started with a warm-up. We're going to start on the floor on our backs with our yellow movement with a single leg bridge. So you want to go ahead and lie on the floor on your back. You want to have your weight in your heel, one leg up off the ground. Ready, and begin. So we're going to drive through the heel, bridge your hips up as high as you can, and then come down controlled. Squeeze your glute, drive through your heel, hold, then come down slow. You want to breathe out on the way up, breathe in on the way down. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Once again, drive through the heel, bridge your hips up, and then come down slow. The next exercise is white. Go ahead and grab yourself a band. We're going to be doing band pull-aparts. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Pull the band apart and hold. 1, 2. And come in slow. Pinch back. Pull apart. 1, 2. And come in slow. Want to make sure to keep your head looking straight forward. Shoulders back and down. Okay, up next we're going to be doing reverse crunches. So back to the floor again, knees and feet together, tuck your stomach in, exhale, raise up off the ground, tighten the core, and then come down slow. Exhale, raise your legs up, and then down slow. Try to keep your back flat on the floor at all times. All right, up next is our red movement. We're going to be holding a plank from a push-up position. Brace your core, tap your shoulder. Just like so. Keep the hips down. Try not to rotate your hips at all. Up next is our blue movement. We're going to be working on a split squat. One foot in front of the other. Shoulders back, head up. Let's come down, tap the knee. Drive through the heel of the front foot. Stand up. Breathe in on the way down. Breathe out on the way up. All right, let's go ahead and switch sides. Come down, controlled, tap the knee. Breathe out on the way up. Up next for our green movement, we're going to be doing an alternating step up to balance. Drive through the heel, hold the knee up, and then control on the way down. Try to hold the leg up for at least 1 to 2 seconds, and then gently come back down to the floor. For the last exercise, we're going to work on an air squat. Feet shoulder width apart, hands in front, come down, tap your elbows to your thighs, drive through your heels, stand right back up. Want to keep your core tucked in. Now let's get started with the workout.
Hello everybody, we have a great exercise plan for you today. Exciting, super fun. We're going to break this up into 6 different exercises, 6 different movements. Okay. First 2 movements will be 40 seconds of work, 10-second transition, 40 seconds of work. We're going to go 4 sets, and then we'll do the next 2 movement patterns, again 4 sets, 40 seconds of work, and then the last 2 movement patterns, 40 seconds of work, 10-second transition, 4 sets. Okay. The first exercise that we will be doing will be our goblet squats. Okay. We want to hold our kettlebell or our weight right up here in front of our chest, just like we're drinking a goblet. Okay. We want to hold it. Make sure that our toes are pointed straight ahead. Our knees are going to be going directly over our toes. I'm squatting down, making sure that my shins are parallel to my back, and I'm driving through the heels as I come up and squeezing my glutes for that hip extension. Okay, we do that for 40 seconds, and then we're going to move on to our kettlebell swings. Okay, you shouldn't really feel an exercise in your shoulders or arms. Okay, they're really just holding onto the kettlebell. All the movement's coming from your hips. Okay, I'm catching and receiving the kettlebell with my hips. Okay, I'm pushing forward by squeezing my glutes and thrusting my hips forward, just like that. Okay, so we're going to do that for 4 sets. Our next exercise, or next 2 exercises, will be our mountain climbers. I'm going to go ahead and get into mountain climber plank position and bring the knee up and back. Up and back. Okay, making sure that knee goes directly into your torso. Nice straight, keeping your spine line, tucking that chin in. Second exercise we'll be doing will be our Supermans. Okay, we lie flat on our stomach. Okay, and we're going to brace. We're actually going to squeeze our glutes as we're raising our hands and our feet at the same time. All right. And the last 2 exercises that we have paired up together will be our plyo step-ups. Guys, when I do my plyo step-ups, I don't want to be doing them from out here. I want to make sure that I'm jumping off that front leg. So I'm shifting my weight forward, like so. Do my plyo step-ups. Okay. Last exercise that we'll be doing will be, feel free to grab some weight, but if you want to do weight, or if you don't want to use a weight, that's fine as well. We're going to do our squat, lateral step, up, squat, lateral step, up, squat, lateral step. Okay? So again, we're going to be doing 40 seconds of work, 10 seconds transition. First 2 exercises are paired up. We're going to do 4 sets. Second 2 exercises paired up, 4 sets. And last 2 exercises paired up, 4 sets. All right, let's get started.
All right, everyone, great workout. You did a great job today. We're going to go through the cool down, which is really the most important part of the workout. So we're going to start here in just a couple of seconds. If you have a band, you're going to follow along with Seth. And if you don't, go ahead and follow along with Casey. All right. So if you don't have a band, you can take a towel or a t-shirt and you can wrap it around the arch of your foot if you want to. Otherwise, you can just grab behind your knee, pull in towards your chest. Just make sure you're keeping your leg straight. If you do have a band, just put it on the arch of your foot and then just keep that leg straight. Remember, you want to make sure you're tightening your quadricep, lock out that knee. So you want to get a good stretch through the calf and the hamstring complex, and then you want to bring that toe up towards your knees. So try to get in what's called a dorsiflex position. So the more you flex that foot, the more you're going to feel it pull through your calf complex. All right, go ahead and switch and do the other side. So remember, you want to make sure you keep your shoulders and head on the ground so you're not coming up off the ground. Just keep your upper body nice and flat on the ground. Keep that leg straight. The tighter you squeeze your quad, and the more you're going to be able to lock out that knee. Flex your foot. So bring your toes up to your knee. That way you'll stretch out your calf and your hamstring complexes. Good, just keep holding it. You're almost there. So keep trying to keep that leg straight. All right, now we're moving on to the piriformis stretch. Okay, so you can do this laying down. You're going to take your hand, okay, go in between your legs and then bring the other hand on the outside of your legs, and you're going to grab behind your knee. If you want to sit up, you can do it sitting up. You're just going to cross your leg over. Go ahead and put your hands behind you. Keep that chest nice and tall and your back nice and flat. You should feel this pull through your glute and then through your glute medius and through a little muscle group called your piriformis. Remember, you want to try to push that knee out so we're stretching out the piriformis at the same time. Okay, good. And go ahead and switch and do the other side. So you're going to take that hand. You're going to wrap it. You're going to go in between your legs, bring the other hand on the outside, grab behind the knee, pull in towards your chest, and then push that knee out with your elbow. Okay, and if you're doing it sitting up, just make sure you keep that chest nice and tall and your back flat. Okay, and then you also want to try to push that knee out. Good. Keep trying to push the knee out. That's it. Okay. We're almost there. All right, now we're going to move on to the quadricep stretch. So you can do this laying on your side or you could do it standing up. You can also do it laying on your stomach if you want to. But the key here is you want to make sure you're keeping both knees together. Doesn't matter if you're laying down or doing it standing up. And then you want to squeeze the glute of the leg that you're holding. So the tighter you squeeze that glute, the more you'll feel it pull through your quadricep and through your hip flexor. Engage that core, so draw in your abs, try to keep that core tight, and then squeeze that glute. So keep squeezing it. We want to get a good stretch through the quadriceps. Okay, and go ahead and switch and do the other side. So remember, if you're doing it laying on your side, try to keep those knees together, try to engage that core. Okay, you want to try to keep your body as nice and aligned as you can. If you're standing up, same thing. You want to try to keep that chest nice and tall, engage your core, and then squeeze that glute. Okay, keep squeezing, keep squeezing. You're almost there. You're almost there. All right, now we're moving on to the butterfly stretch. So we're moving on to the butterfly stretch. So you're going to bring your heels in as close to your body as you can. Okay, and then you're going to put your hands behind you. You want to make sure you keep that chest nice and tall. Okay, your back flat. And then you want to try to push your knees down towards the ground. Okay, you should feel that pull through the inner part of your legs or through your adductors. And just hold it. Okay, so try to keep that chin up. So chin up, shoulders down and back. Just hold that position. Focus on your breathing. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Slow and controlled breaths. Okay, and now we're moving on to the prayer stretch. So you can do or the lat stretch. So you can do this laying down, or you could do it up against the wall or the couch or even the door. Okay, you want to make sure your thumbs are pointing up towards the ceiling. You're keeping those arms straight. If you're doing it, the prayer stretch, you're just going to sit back on your heels. Okay, and just you want to feel that pull through your lats, maybe through the middle part of your back a little bit. If you're doing it up against the wall, you want to arch your lower back a little bit, stick your butt out. Okay, and you should feel that pull through the side of your shoulder or through your back. Okay. Good. And then the last one we're going to do is the chest and shoulder stretch. So if you have a strap, you're just going to come up overhead. So hands are going to be a little bit wider than shoulder width. Just come back and hold that position. If you're doing it on the ground, you're going to form a 90-degree bend at the elbow. Push that elbow into the ground, lean to the side. Okay, and you should feel that pull through your anterior delt and through your pec a little bit. So you should feel that pull through your chest and shoulder. Go ahead and switch into the other side, Casey. Okay, good. Remember to keep pushing that elbow into the ground. All right, great workout today. You did a wonderful job. Keep up the good work.